Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now, I actually haven't gotten feedback yet for the text step-by-step video yet, or the pause and telling you guys all of the options that I have step-by-step video yet. So for now, I'm just gonna keep going with just like a daily upload of the normal step-by-step videos where I just explain what I'm doing in real time with the clip coming out. But long story short here, our first clip is going to be on Outback. Now, this team that we were playing against here they're castling off Garage, and their plan is to bunker inside a party inside of Office. And long story short here, when you bunker yourself in the site like this, it basically gives us all of the space that we need to make a good push. However, you're going to see here that we're actually going to mess up the push a little bit here, and it's going to turn into a 2v4 position. And then it's going to go to a 2v1 position. However, we are going to lose the round still. But I wanted to show you guys this clip because I thought it was a good one, regardless of the fact if we win or lose. Now, to talk about what's already been happened here is I know Valkyrie's on the rotate hole, and I'm actually droning out here just to make sure nobody's behind this little desk on the side here, and he is proning underneath it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Ace-Charge the wall, and then I'm going to pre-aim the rotate hole because I'm going to expect someone to swing to try to protect this guy. Unfortunately for us, that castle that was on the office door was prepped, so he could just punch it and run out to Bull. And then what you're going to see here is they're going to start flanking us for Garage, and one guy's going to come up the ladder behind me, and then another guy's going to walk up the staircase here. So I'm over here, I'm looking at the ladder, get myself a free kill on the ladder, and then one guy's going to come up the staircase. I'm also going to get a kill on him because he's slow to react to me. And then I'm going to pre-aim for Bull door because that's where the dock was last seen. But in this position, 2v2 position, all we really need to do now is drone and figure out where the last two are. For context, they're both inside of party here, and that rotate hole that I'm seeing at Bull is where the how dock rotated in the site. Long story short, they have feet holes here, so I'm gonna go ahead and crouch walk in, and then I'm just gonna get myself set up on this angle right here. But I'm gonna get audio to somebody's Bull, so I'm gonna go ahead and peek Bull, and then I'm gonna go ahead and kill Legion, putting us into a 2v1. However, I am gonna make a mistake, and he's gonna swing the feet holes, which is gonna make us lose the round. So for us to win in that position, I needed to go to the close office door to Bull, and then I needed to start baiting the plant and then have my teammate cover my cross. If you guys are interested on how we win in that position, if I don't make that mistake. But I wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was an interesting way to handle the 2v4, and then also with the ending of it, you know, how we could have won. Let me know if you guys want to see more rounds like that where we start or where it's like a losing clip, but I did get a lot of picks. And then how we could have won the round if I did play it properly. Let me know. But following that Outback clip, we're going to be on Clubhouse here. We're defending the basement bomb site. Now, our teammate Cade did die in stock, so we're already down a man here. And ideally, you don't want to be going down a man on a bunker site setup for this map. But my mirror got shot up, so I'm going to go ahead and dock stem him. So he got shot up from blue. They opened the blue, or he got shot up from main, and they opened up my stock hatch as well. So right here, we know somebody's main side. We know somebody's on stock hatch, and I believe in this, for context, I believe one of my teammates is calling out there's a guy pushing secret as well. But what you're gonna see here, and this is just gonna be sort of for a little bit of context, is they're gonna open up the kitchen hatch, and then what they're gonna do is they're gonna get on the prone angle, and I am gonna kill, I believe, 2 people on the prone angle for the kitchen hatch. But what you're seeing here is I'm just holding it. Now, ideally, I'll be holding it when someone peeks it, and then that way I get myself a freebie. Now, the one thing about playing Mannequin is that if you don't look at this angle and somebody does prone into it, it's very likely for them to kill you when you go to re-peek into the angle. And you're gonna see a way for me to get into the angle again. So right here, I'm gonna kill one on the kitchen hatch, and so right here, since I'm not actively looking at the kitchen hatch, the way that I have to peek it now is by going close like this. You see what I'm saying? Now, he does light me up because he does, for whatever reason, he does expect it. But he does light me up straight HP. Luckily, I'm docked, so I'm able to heal myself. And then once again, I'm going to take the angle back because he most likely reloaded in that moment. And then I'm going to go ahead and get some shots on him again on the kitchen hatch. And I am going to finish him off right there, putting us in a 3v2 position. Now, my teammates are going to be dying. And so long story short, what they're going to be doing here is they're going to drop the blue hatch, and then the last guy is going to be pushing main. And just for a little bit of context, see, this guy drops hatch. This guy could have killed me if he pre-fired me. And my teammate's going to tell me kitchen hatch, but I know it's hallway, so then I go ahead and swing out, and I pre-fire him there and secure the round. But if you notice there, I could have died to Twitch there or Buck there if they just went for pre-fires on me. And to avoid that is you just want to pre-fire first. As far as the Twitch goes, I did get caught a little bit off guard right there. Now, next up here, we're going to be defending the cafe bomb site. And now, the reason why I kept this clip in is because it's it's one of those moments again where you are put in a 1v1 position and you need to play time or force the enemy team to plant. So it's going to be like one of those things where it's like I could force the gunfight, but I could also place time. And it's just like kind of one of those like rough positions where you're like, you know, what's the right way of playing this part? You know what I mean? So, but what you're going to see here, and this is going to be my context, is these guys are pushing through train. Now, I'm going to light somebody up inside of fireplace. And long story short, I'm going to go ahead and nitro behind the bomb here. I believe this is behind the bomb, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't get anybody, and then my teammate dies to a knock. Long story short, this knock is actually on white stairs, and it's kind of weird with the audio with all these holes around. But long story short, he's going to charge down white here. Now, surprisingly, he doesn't actually know that I'm on white because I hug the corner like that. And like I said, it turns into this weird 1v1 position where he technically has a plant, and I also have the option of forcing a gunfight on him. So we're going to go to the way that I like to take fights like this. So long story short, what he's going to end up doing is he's going to try to plant. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bait audio for him to think that I'm rushing him essentially. And then I'm going to basically just chill. And I'm going to make him panic basically because he's going to get put into a position where he has to like decide like, okay, am I going to stick to plant or am I going to get off the plant and try to go for the kill? Because usually whenever you get off the plant, in positions like this, you're going to go for the kill if you get off of it. So we're going to see here, he tries to go for the plant. So then I'm going to go ahead and walk up the staircase. And then I'm going to go ahead and bait audio right on this corner here. He's thinking that I'm rushing him, but I'm not. So I'm going to go ahead and sit here, and then he's going to try to swing me. I'm going to swing back in the same moment and secure the kill on him and secure the round. Because I forced him to get off the plant and basically put him in an awkward spot. Like, he has to make the decision if he's going to plant the bomb or if he's going to push me, basically. So I keep control of the entire position because I'm forcing him to make that decision, which makes his movement very predictable, which lets me secure the round very, very easily. So this next clip is going to be a C4 for the basement on Cafe. And so what I like to do is I like to open the top of the prep room, and then I like to line myself up with this little like crate and then toss a nitro over whenever I hear people outside the double door and secure myself a freebie. Next up here is going to be another C4, but also there is going to be a kill here. I'm actually going to kill the last two in this position. But long story short, we have diffuser down main door. Now my teammate is going to die from detention, and so I'm going to go ahead and hold detention here. Excuse me. And long story short, this guy is not going to actually push detention. He's going to rotate around to the main gate, which my teammate does give me a call out for. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to run outside detention here and try to see if I can catch him on a drone or something outside the front door. However, he's not there, so I'm going to go ahead and look back, hold an angle for diffuser here. He's going to try to run in, pick up diffuser. I'm going to get a freebie on him. And then the last guy, we're getting audio that he's in office /90 basically. So I'm going to go ahead and nitro the double door, and I am going to secure a freebie on the IQ right there and secure the round. Now that's going to do it again for today's step-by-step video. A little bit shorter step-by-step video for today. But long story short, like I said, I think I'm going to stay with my normal step-by-step style video without any of the extra editing and whatnot involved. And whenever I do start posting like weekly or twice a week or 3 times a week, maybe then I'll start doing more videos with like the heavy editing part of it. But I feel like right now it's a lot better if I just get a lot of videos out, you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about that, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next step by step. Peace out.